Videos obtained exclusively by CBS News Texas, shedding more light on the arrest of a decorated U.S. Army reservist in Grand Prairie. Now, it's a story that we first told you about involving Shantea Williams and the aggressive tactics used by the military and police, which have now raised questions about whether race played a role. Here's CBS News Texas' J.D. Miles with a story you'll only see here.
204 Surface, Grand Prairie Police Department, executing a warrant.
Armored vehicles and tactical officers converge on a home during the early morning hours in the middle of a Grand Prairie neighborhood.
Come to the door now or we will break it down.
A SWAT team comprised of Grand Prairie police and federal marshals broke down the door of a home.
What you want is irrelevant.
Just put him in cuffs.
Not looking for a violent offender, but rather a 42-year-old mother of 6 who says she was nursing her toddler at the time.
I'm so emotionally numb and still trying to gather it.
What goes through your mind when you see those body camera videos now?
I don't even know what to say or how to feel. I feel like as a mother, I failed my children.
Sergeant First Class Shantea Williams' alleged crime, failing to accept a transfer in the U.S. Army Reserves from her position in Human Resources in Texas to a similar post in Virginia.
I've actually completed these packets on other soldiers. Not one time have they ever had the police kick in their door.
Williams was arrested and booked into the Kaufman County Jail, where she stayed for 3 weeks. She was released in December 2022, days after our first news story about her arrest. These body cam videos, released for the first time, reveal what her attorney says was something he's never seen from years of representing AWOL soldiers and even deserters.
She was medically incapacitated at home on quarters, breastfeeding her baby, when U.S. Marshals and local police smoke grenaded her house, railroaded down her door, and flash grenaded her property like it was a raid on a drug lord.
Attorney Sean Timmons says his client had medical documents related to pregnancy and PTSD, which should have prevented the transfer.
I have had plenty of clients who are different ethnic background and male who are getting far better treatment for far worse misconduct.
15 months later, Williams remains in a state of partial detention at Fort Sill in Oklahoma, only allowed to go home on weekends and deemed a flight risk.
If you check my record right now, JD, I probably got a minor traffic ticket for speeding.
Her attorneys say military prosecutors have backed out of 2 plea agreements that Williams says she reluctantly agreed to, and now want to strip the 24-year veteran who served in Iraq of retirement benefits and be dishonorably discharged.
Under severe mental, emotional, and financial duress, I took what I thought would free me from this noose I had around my neck.
Yet they're treating her as if she's a violent criminal. It's just unbelievable.
And I never would have thought that the military would be those people that would sit and point guns at my children's head. I was a mother who went to war.
We contacted the Army tonight for a response and received a short statement, only saying that a court-martial is scheduled for March and that the Army is unable to comment on ongoing litigation. J.D. Miles, CBS News, Texas.